Welcome to Louis Frank Motorcars. Today I have the pleasure of showing you this 2000 Mercedes-Benz S430. We do these videos here at Louis Frank Motorcars just to give buyers a little bit more insight into the vehicle that they may be buying, as well as to show off the overall quality of the cars that we buy and sell. This S430, I have to say, is one of the nicest S-classes we have ever purchased. Certainly one of the lowest mile at 53,000 original miles. It's finished off in brilliant silver with an ash interior, which is almost like an off-white. Just an amazing example of an S-Class. A lot of the times with these cars, as you look around online, you're going to see rust. You're going to see rust spots. You're going to see, just bubbling in the paint, especially around some of these moldings and kind of on the low end of the door. Really nothing. Very, very, very clean down here. Just no indications of that stuff going on. Very, very clean. Brilliant silver is almost like red is to a Ferrari. It's just brilliant silver is their color. Their cars look best in it. It really is a super color in this car. But as you go around, you can see the condition of this car. It's amazing. We're lucky to have the car. We had to fight to own it ourselves. But it's just in remarkable condition. Up and down the car, as I go down the passenger side here, really, there's no dents, dings, scratches, really nothing. The wheels are free from curb rash. You should look at them. Really a beautiful wheel on this car. Also, we installed 4 brand new tires on the car. It's really a car that you can buy today and drive home and really, really enjoy. Really don't have to do a thing. As you can see, kind of the reflection off the paint. That's the way the whole car is. It's in absolutely stellar condition. Kind of sweeping along the back here, along this back bumper. There's no bumper scuffs on this car whatsoever. There's nothing to speak of back here. Sometimes you see little things from license plates from people backing into your car or when they're pulling out of a spot. There's nothing. Even as I sweep across the bottom here, really nothing to speak of. The original VIN sticker is right underneath where the license plate would go, is still there. All the original stickers with this car from the factory are still included with it. Just panning down the driver's side here. Again, no dents, dings, parking lot nicks. Really, it's just super, super, super clean. These cars are becoming really, really, really hard to find, unabused and treated in this way. A lot of these cars, they just have a tough life, but this car here really has lived the country club life its whole life. Another really nice thing with this car that we have is we have all the original service work that the customer performed on the car. This is a one-owner car. So this means that the person that owned it last was the person that bought it new, which is a really, really nice thing. And it really increases the value of a car. To say, I mean, this was almost an $80,000 car when it was new, so you have to figure the person was always taking care of an $80,000 car in their mind. So it definitely keeps the cars just in such better condition when you have that person make that initial huge investment, keep the car. But again, as you look in the interior in this car, which is another huge strong point, it's amazing. It's a ash interior with almost a darker gray on the top dash and the steering wheel. It is one of the most beautiful color combinations you could get in an S-Class of this vintage. It is bright, it's clean, it's just immaculate. It really is immaculate. There's one blemish that I'll show you that's really minor, but and I'm pretty picky, believe it or not, but this interior looks as if it just left the showroom. If you see the pictures on our website or our eBay listings or cars.com listings, I mean, the leather in this car is just amazing. Super clean. There's no wear. I'll show you the spot where there is a little bit of wear. Right here on the bolster, just from getting in and out. Light wear. Really hard to see. It's kind of tucked in here, but that's really it. As you look at the rest of the car, it's just extraordinary. Extraordinary condition. The wood, there's no cracks in any of the wood. On the dash, doors, there's nothing. A lot of the times these buttons here they peel. If you're looking around at these cars online, you can see, or sometimes on the power seat, they're missing some of the buttons. There's nothing missing. It looks new. All the way down on the wood panels here on the power windows, just super, super clean. And again, when we buy and sell a lot of these cars, but sometimes the door panels, the driver's door panels, just get absolutely mangled. If you don't believe me, look around at other cars online. The actual door pull here that closes and shuts it, they're usually totally beat up and gone. Somebody really, really took care of this car. You get side airbags here. You just saw that little tab to remind you. Front and rear side airbags. But panning on the interior here, just jumping in. Around the steering wheel is another place that sometimes these cars wear out. The steering wheel in the car looks brand new. All the way around. This is it's a one-owner car, and it was a non-smoking car. But as you look in here, on the pixels on the dash, there's nothing that's out or flickering, which is another thing that sometimes these cars can do. It is all new. All your multi-function buttons for power rear sunshade, door lock settings, the rear headrest. They actually go down in the back to give you a little bit better visibility when backing up. You have your Airmatic suspension buttons, raise and lower the car, and also tighten up the car, and your traction control. But as you go down here, you see the command navigation system, and it also has a Bose sound system that's built in. Another neat thing about the nav system, it does have a 2007 update disc, so it's pretty up to date. Dual zone climate control. Beautiful shifter console here. The wood. The shifter head itself looks brand new. Not gouged up at all. No fingernail marks or anything. But really an as new condition interior. From other than the bolster mark, it's really absolutely spotless. I'm going to actually start it up so you can hear it. There is absolutely no warning lights on in this car whatsoever. And on the message screen, that's the radio. This is a whole multi-function display. Controls your nav, trip computer. Right here, no malfunction. On a car with a problem, you're going to say there's a bulb out or anything. It's going to come up on here. There's no malfunctions with this car whatsoever. So that's another nice little quick way to check to see if a car is 100%. I mean, it will tell you if a license plate light is out. There is absolutely nothing going on with this car whatsoever that's hidden, which is a really, really nice thing. Just going to show you the back seat and then take a peek at the engine. These are all soft closed doors. I'm going to just show you right there. That door will actually pull itself in. I'll do it again. It wasn't really a good one. The doors pull themselves in. It's an auto close or soft close function. Really, really nice. And that was an option with this car. But as you can see, the back seat looks like it's never been sat in. And I'm not exaggerating with that. To back me up, we've had 100% positive feedback with eBay since 2003. It's really a passion for us buying and selling these cars. We really look for the nicest examples. Really, anybody can go out there and buy Mercedes and put them online and sell them. But to us, it really is a passion. I love these cars, and we really like to find the nicest examples possible. As you can see, that rear sunshade is up in the back. But the leather condition in the back seat, again, looks to have never been sat in. All the carpets, as far as the floor mats and the actual carpets underneath, they look virtually brand new. Really. Hard to tell that this car is 13 years old, but really, you can see, I mean, in the video, hopefully it's coming through, but it's just so bright and clean and just well cared for that, you know, it's just miraculous that it's this clean at this point in its life. But again, the interior all the way around is gorgeous. Pop the hood. This is a 275 horsepower V8 in this car. Plenty of power, I have to say. Absolutely plenty of power. And you also get the fuel economy with this car, which is great as well. 25 horsepower difference from the 500, and you really have to be an expert to feel the difference in the power. I consider myself pretty knowledgeable in these cars, and it's hard to tell. They look exactly alike, and really the power in the car is pretty much the same. So you definitely get a couple more miles to the gallon in this car, which really make it nice. But again, all the factory stickers are here. This is an accident-free car. Really never been compromised in any kind of accident. You can kind of see here on the fender bolts, just to check. A lot of the times the cars that's been in an accident, you'll see bolts like this, and they're either rounded off on the edges or they've been moved out of place. Again, on the radiator support here, you're looking for things that have been moved around or shifted. Nothing. It looks really the way it came out of the factory. All these bolts are all lined up perfectly. Never been touched. Close that. Car runs and drives absolutely fantastic. Really not a thing you'd need to do with the car when you get it, really just to enjoy it and love it. Also, there's some more factory stickers I wanted to show you here. Just along the door jamb, the original VIN. This actual 744 number is the actual paint code for Brilliant Silver, which is a little dorky thing that I would know. But it's just super. It's a super condition car, and you'll definitely love it if you're looking for one of these cars. I think it's one of the finest examples that's available in the country for sale. In this vintage, in this price range, you're really not going to find a nicer, better value. My name is Louis Marinello of Louis Frank Motorcars. I really appreciate you taking the time to take a look at our videos, and we're really passionate about what we do here. And it's not just a dealership for us. It's really a passion. But if you're interested in the vehicle, please give us a call at 781-771-8722. My name is Louis Marinello of Louis Frank Motorcars, and we'd be happy to give any information you may need. Thanks again for looking at our video.